Since I graduated film school over 20 years ago, I've been obsessed with a lot of things. MP3s, this Twitter feed that photoshops Paddington into other movies, and over-the-top perfume ads. For me, there is no more fascinating genre of filmmaking. I don't know if I'll ever get to direct one of these perfume ads, but a few of you out there may. So for all of you aspiring filmmakers that still have a chance to make one, I thought I'd break down everything you need to know to make a perfume ad. First, you are going to need a big budget. Like a budget so big you start to wonder, how could they ever sell enough perfume to recoup this expense? A budget so big you can literally do anything you want, for no reason. That's an important part of this. You are going to do a lot of things for no reason at all. It might be wolves. It might be jellyfish. Could even be a whale. Okay, let's assume you have your budget. Now you need a star. This needs to be a big star. Some rando from a freeform show isn't going to cut it. You need a famous actress, preferably with Oscar pedigree. And if you can't find yourself a major actress, get yourself a Johnny Depp, or maybe a Robert Pattinson. Before you get started, you need to know you're going to make two versions of your ad. There's a short version. This is the version most people will see, and most people will think, there must be a longer version where everything makes more sense. Then you're going to make a longer version. A few people will see that, and all of them will think, that makes even less sense than the short one. Just more yelling, more flowers, and more tracking shots. So many tracking shots. I can't imagine anything trying to take itself more seriously than a perfume ad. All of these ads quickly surpass being an overdramatic movie into the wait, is this intentionally funny category. And all of them leave you asking, wait, who is this for? If you think too long about the why of these perfume ads, why they exist, why the things that happen in them happen, you are very likely to have a nosebleed. And that's best case scenario. Let's go over some shots that you pretty much have to include. Maybe not all of them, but most of them. Let's start with water. If you have a star, they need to jump into the water. Ideally, fully dressed. Somehow, they will not drown in the storyline, which makes no sense when you see some of these dresses. Once you dry off, you're going to want to look at a skyline, preferably with a camera tracking behind your star. If you're going to direct a perfume ad, you need to get comfortable with the sometimes creepiness of the tracking shot, because you are going to do it. A lot. Other things you might think about using. Dancing. Not necessarily good dancing, just dancing. Wind. Really all forms of weather. Rain, snow, whatever you've got. People need to know this is an all-weather perfume. Running in a dress. If you wear this perfume, you can run fast. That's the subtext, I think. I don't know. Laughing. I know I said these commercials were serious, but they also need to seem like they're not taking themselves seriously. Like everyone's Instagram, where they're looking off and laughing like they didn't even see the camera there. That's what we're going for here. Conversely, at some point, your star will be very aware of the camera. I don't know if this is supposed to mean that the camera is a character, or that we are a character, or just that the directors think this shot is cool. It is not a perfume ad if this does not happen. A kiss. A perfume really doesn't work if it doesn't cause a kiss. These can be quick or long, and sometimes just with yourself. The last and most important shot that every perfume ad should include is the looking down shot. As a director, this is how you'll be judged. How high did you get? Did you add a spin? Did you stick the landing? It's sort of the triple axle of filmmaking. And finally, the ending. Every perfume ad needs a strong ending. Most of the time, that means some weird line that probably took way too long to write. It's usually some sort of weird line that's supposed to be provocative, like Zendaya saying, I can, we will, together we become. Or Natalie Portman saying, and you, what would you do for love? The line doesn't need to make sense, it just needs to sound like it makes sense. And that's it. That's everything you need to know to direct a perfume ad. I hope you're lucky enough to get the chance. And know that if you do, I will make fun of it. But in a loving way, that means you're probably doing it right. Last thing, if you see a weird ad, please share it with me in the comments or on social. I genuinely love these things. Thanks for watching.